Okay guys, welcome back to the Fitness David MTL YouTube channel. My name is Fitness David, obviously. It's been a while since I've been on. Spring is supposed to be here. It snowed though here in Montreal, Canada, and then it got warm. So welcome to Montreal weather. All of you who live in Montreal know that. All of you planning to visit Montreal probably know that you don't come to Montreal in the winter, you come in the spring and summer, which is around mid-April, end of April, beginning of May, whatever. So, I'm shooting this video to kind of reintroduce myself to people in an effort to get more people aware of this channel, of what I do, and on a personal level to get myself open more to you as, do I say transparent? Yeah, I'm going to say transparent in terms of, you know, fitness goals, in terms of dealing with fitness goals on a psychological and emotional aspect. Because I mean, if you go online, everyone and their mother and their dog does a fitness video. So that's not what I'm about. It's about the journey, it's about the day-to-day of doing that. And hopefully this will motivate somebody, this will encourage somebody, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, for those of you who are a member of my meetup page, I have a meetup where we go walking and stretching. I call it Montreal Walk and Stretch, or in French, Montréal Walk and Stretch. With the little accent, actually going that way, along with the E, if you're writing it that way. All right. And I took a break from that because winter happened, right? And as the event, it was a weekly event. I did it on Sunday mornings for those of you who came, who've attended, who've participated. And as it got colder and colder, the attendance kind of dwindled and dwindled. So people were curious about inquiring whether it would happen during the winter. I even bought specialized winter clothes like thermal long johns, if you want to call it. You know, you have to kind of go in layers when you're in the winter, and not too many bulky clothes, because you're gonna have to take them off because you're gonna get too hot from sweating, and it's just too much of a hassle, not practical at all. So having that, you know, there was one winter day where it really snowed and there was ice all over the place, and this lady came, and the regulars did not. You know, I took 2 weeks off for vacation. You know, I went to Toronto and Brooklyn, New York, I believe. Yeah, it's been a while. That was in the end of December, beginning of January. And when I came back, this new girl came, and it's then I realized, well, it was intimidating for her. She had specific goals of losing weight, you know, which is not an uncommon goal. However, these psychological barriers are really big goals, you know. And so if you start off and you're already hesitant, and you start off in a very single group, meaning one person, because everyone else is too afraid of the snow, even though you're from Montreal, you know, I'm sure it could be quite psychologically daunting. So knowing this, I let the group run another 2 weeks. I put a posting up, not with that much advance notice, like a couple of days before, you know, see who would bite, and there were no responses. So that was kind of obvious to me that winter was not the right time, even though people had inquired, people have intentions, but it's all about the action, right? It's all about the action. So I let it go, and of course I continued working out. And I was kind of debating whether I should keep this group or kind of dump it. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys that financially it's, it's every few months it's about $132 they take off my credit card. I don't know if it's for 3 months or 6 months or 2 months. They just keep taking money off my credit card, and I charge $2 per person. And although there's a few regulars, it's not enough regulars. So I was debating. I was like, okay, this group doesn't seem to be reaching, although it's reaching a lot of people, because on Meetup, people sign up very quickly, right? So it didn't seem to equal participants and remaining participants. So with that being said, I let it go by a bit. I've seen that people were joining the group. A few people were messaging, and I noticed that a common message that I would get more than once is, are there any other days? I'll look for other days to do this, because Sunday doesn't work for me or whatever. Once I got a few messages like that, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give that a try. Still let it go by, because there's things I'm dealing with, and then I got one of the regulars message me saying, when are you restarting? I'm like, okay, I see people are starting to get interested now, Sometimes you don't know something, you don't miss something unless you let it go for a while, So I see, okay, there's more bites coming in. And then lastly, I'm like, my initial intention with this class this meetup, was to go to different places, And what ended up happening was, it became the meetup at the same place on a weekly basis, because some people like stability, I didn't mind it because it was kind of cool to slowly progress the walk up the Mount Royal, which is what we were doing up. It was at 400 stairs, 410 stairs or something like that, and see the improvement from week to week. In fact, it was one regular who came for quite a while, and the class was kind of based around that. Then it got stagnant, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm here to take back the class, okay? Because what I realized is people come and people go, right? That's the way it is. So, as some people know, because we've had discussions about this, I'm leading the class, so I have to be happy with what I'm doing with it, right? And if no one shows up, no one shows up. And if I close the class, I close the class. If anyone wants to take it over, they can take it over. So, I'm going with what is motivating me and what my initial intention was with this class, is to go on walks and stretch afterwards, and maybe go for dinner afterwards, whatever, because we're always hungry, and try to make connections with people and get people interested and get people consistent who will dedicate time to the classes, which will equal to health and fitness benefits, if that's your goal. If it's not your goal, then that's fine. If it is your goal and you're not having consistency, that's not fine. All right. So what I'm going to do, I wanted to start the first meetup going into Old Montreal. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do Old Montreal, go all along the river, you know, go down Saint Laurent Boulevard, to Old Montreal, go along the river, more east, and kind of work around there, do like a little maze or whatever, check out the sites, and that's it. I don't know about the time limit. I kept it at an hour and a half. Probably keep it at an hour and a half again. Sometimes might make it longer, sometimes shorter. It depends. And I'm thinking if I can make it, try it at different days during the week. You know, maybe it might not be weekly. It might be bi-weekly, bi-monthly, once a month. Because I want people to want to come to this class, and I want people to venture towards other things on their own also. Because I'm not here to take people by the hand. As I've learned that when I do, or attempt at it, it doesn't make really a big difference. I mean, I'm not dealing with people who are 12, dealing with people who are, you know, mid-20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and above. So that's that. If you are a student, hopefully you'll be able to come. Hopefully you'll be able to juggle this with your student life. That's ideal. We all know how student life really wrecks you. So let's get that in order. And I hope to see you. And I will come up with the next video with the specific date. And I'll have the date on the meetup site. And that's it. So once again, my name is David, fitnessdavid.com or fitnessdavid. Don't go on the fitnessdavid.com. Go onto the website. Go onto the Facebook fitnessdavid.com, but the website, I'm in the middle of changing it, so you're going to see an old website. No information there. Go onto the YouTube channel, FitnessDavidMTL. Subscribe to that, okay? Because I'm going to do a lot of communications from here. I did that initially from the YouTube site, but people don't want to join it. I will send a link to people in the meetup with that announcement, and people click on the link and they'll know the information, as opposed to writing information weekly to tell where things are. I want to make sure that you kind of engage a little more. The more you engage, the more I feel that you want this class, and you'll probably want it more too, because you're actively participating in it. And I think that's what's important, to get this rolling and to get your health and fitness rolling. If you are doing other activities or are concerned about that, or even not doing other activities and really want to be concerned, I'm inviting you to take a little more charge and engage yourself in what I have to do, and hopefully you'll like it, hopefully you'll meet people, hopefully you'll make bonds, and that's it. So with that, I will see you in the next video.